Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another video. And most importantly, welcome to the Christmas special. I do one every year and it is my birthday as well. So depending on where you're watching, Merry Christmas to all of you. I'm hoping you've had or will have a wonderful Christmas, and I have had a fantastic birthday. So thank you in advance for both your best wishes. So, winter fragrances. Now, designer fragrances. Winter fragrances are special because wintertime you can wear complex fragrances, rich, dense, opulent fragrances, which are my favorite kind. So I thought I'll do a designer list first, and here it is. So most of the fragrances in this list have been reviewed by myself, barring 3. So when I get to those, I'll let you know, and I'll try and review those fragrances this year or maybe next month because they've been pending for a long time. But before I do that, you would want to know my scent of the day. My scent of the day is not a designer. It is Lyric Man by Amouage, one of the most imperious rose fragrances in my collection. And when I first got it, I thought I had made a big mistake because it was a little bit feminine on me. But as time went on, this has become my go-to fragrance when I want to feel imperious, regal, special. When I'm in a very happy, jovial mood, celebratory mood, I bring this out. It is one of the most impeccable masculine rose fragrances ever made, but I'll reserve all those compliments when I review this fragrance. Just what a fragrance this is. Lyric Man by Amouage is my scent of the day. So let's start this list. I'm going to start this list with a leathery tobacco fragrance, and it is a Rosaceae, and it is Rosaceae La Yukuam. I've done a full review of this fragrance and I think I gave it a 10 out of 10. This is obviously a take on Tuscan leather, but winter time, it smells even better than Tuscan leather. And if you've never smelled Tuscan leather, it's a very special kind of a leather paired, and that's why I guess it's so famous, paired against a fantastic note of bitter raspberry. When it starts off, it's a little bit wild, and when it dries down, it turns into something absolutely masculine magic. Yeah, one of the most amazing cold weather leather tobacco fragrance with a note of hay, which is just stunning. You know, and I've done a full review, but if you are looking for a fragrance which has a lot of gravity, a lot of personality, a lot of wow factor is the word, you know, gravity and wow. You want to have this in your collection. You can wear this when you're going out shopping with your girlfriend, your wife, and it's really cold and she's going to cozy up with you. It has this beautiful masculine warmth about it. Absolutely stunning. La Yukuam by Rosaceae. Next on my list is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, this is again one of those fragrances when I really want to show off my choice of fragrance. I put this on. It has tremendous projection and it's one of the finest fragrances ever made. Dior Ombre Vintage. The 2020 version is out. I haven't tried it, but I tell you what, this is leather fragrance like no other. It has this amazing Dior Ombre DNA, which is the iris paired with a lipsticky sweetness to it. This is sweeter than Intense and Dior Ombre, and it has this beautiful, beautiful light airy iris paired against a fantastic, fabulous leather. I've done a full review. It's one of my top reviews. I put my heart and soul into it if you want to check it out. But this fragrance, again, it will always be one of my top favorites, you know. And when I really want to show off my fragrance, I put this on, especially in a crowded area or in a public place where I'll be surrounded by many people and I want them to smell my amazing choice of fragrance. Dior Ombre, unbeatable, unbeatable fragrance, really sexy as well. So you can imagine, stunning. Next fragrance in my list is another one of those fragrances when I want to show off. It has superb projection. I put this on. It's a leather fragrance and it's been recently discontinued. Prada L'Homme Intense. What a fragrance this is, guys. This is again iris, but the iris is not like Dior Homme Parfum. It's completely different. Prada does soapy clean fragrances. So they have kept that DNA, soapy clean. And it's paired with a rich, luxurious, resinous kind of nature. Ambery warmth, I would say. And then leather. Fabulous fragrance. Another one of those fragrances which make people think, you know, what is he wearing? Why is it so beautiful, so different? Why is it so sexy? It projects a lot as well, so go easy on this phrase. But one of those fragrances that leaves people wondering, you know, what a fabulous choice of fragrance. And again, wear it to a public place, occasion, celebratory occasion, party, clubbing, that sort of thing. And it's recently been discontinued, so if you can get hold of it, please do, because it's a superb fragrance, absolutely stunning. Next on my list is a fragrance which I have ignored for a while. I've not reviewed it, and when I wore it this winter, it opened my eyes to the masterful creation this fragrance is. It is Burberry Jaipur EDP. I've reviewed the EDP. The EDP has stunned me, and I'll do a full review soon. It has stunned me because it smells absolutely amazing in very cold weather. The EDP, which is surprising. It has cardamom as its star show and then mixed with cinnamon. It's a cinnamon bomb basically, but here the cardamom comes out a bit more. And you know what cardamom does in cold weather. It turns a fragrance super appealing, sex appeal kind of thing. And it has this amazing, it's a base heavy fragrance. It has this amazing combination of benzoin and tonka. It's silky, smooth, sexy, leathery, and cinnamon warm and sexy cardamom. Amazing fragrance. I'll do a full review very soon. I'm so pleased that I actually decided to wear this on one cold winter's day this year. And I just completely penny dropped on me that I should be giving this fragrance more limelight. Amazing fragrance for an EDP in winter. Surprising. And obviously it doesn't cost a lot of money, so it's unbeatable fragrance really. Next one is a rose fragrance. Rose does it for me. Jammy, rich, thick rose does it for me in winter months. This one is a superb rose fragrance. Dolce & Gabbana, the one Mysterious Night. This was released for the Middle Eastern market, so I don't know how easy it is going to be for you to get it. But when I reviewed it about 2 years ago, a lot of people came back and told me that this fragrance is absolutely spectacular when it comes to projection, performance, and sex appeal. You know, this is a very attractive fragrance. This is a jammy, thick rose, and it's basically sitting on top of a woody amber, which makes the fragrance even more magnetic. And this is again Middle Eastern style, so this is full on. Yeah, this fragrance is when you want everybody to smell you. If you're in a packed room, you'll do very well. If you're outdoors, you will do even better, because that woody, airy amber, woody amber with that rich, thick rose creates this spectacular trail. People smelling you up close may not be that impressed. So you yourself may or may not be impressed if you go heavy. Trick is, put it at the back of your jacket when you're going out. 2 sprays and 1 on the front, and see the magic. It leaves this amazing plume of mystery. It's a mysterious, rich, thick rose, amazing fragrance. Can't praise it enough. I love this fragrance. So next on my list is another superbly creative vanilla, and nobody does vanilla like Gala. And this one, again, one of my very early reviews, Gala Ideal Eau de Parfum. This is almond, bitter almond with cherry, sour, sweet, syrupy, and then vanilla with leather. This fragrance is outstanding for cold weather, especially if you're taking your girlfriend out or your wife out for a meal. This is so romantic, so rich, so warm. It's just beautiful. And vanilla, you know, vanilla shines, done properly. And Gala is just so famous for doing outstanding vanilla. So this is your date night winter fragrance. Absolutely stunning, guys. Really, really wonderful fragrance. Next on my list is a vintage style fragrance, which is again one of those fragrances which has really roused my curiosity. I haven't reviewed it yet, but I will. this season, and it is Zeno by Davidoff. This fragrance is something that I've ignored for a long time, and now finally I'm testing it, and the more I wear it, the more I like it. And the most amazing fact about this fragrance is Tom Ford's Beau de Jour copied this fragrance. Yeah? And I've been thinking why this fragrance is so good, or why do these kind of fragrances really impress me? There are two reasons. The contrast in the layers of the fragrance is stunning. So this is a lavender heavy opening with spices, sage I believe, or maybe, can't remember exact spice, but it has this amazing silken middle of rich rose paired against jasmine. Yeah? And then the base, outstanding combination of patchouli and vanilla, yeah, with oak moss. It's just, it starts like a fougere and then ends like this beautiful, warm, ambery, silky, rich, smooth, masculine. Amazing. Amazing fragrance. When the sun is out, it's really cold and you want to smell like a real man, you know, slightly vintage style because of the spicy, lemony lavender in the opening, but still a stunner. Yeah. And the more you wear it, the more you will like it, guaranteed. Next on my list is a fragrance which used to be spoken about a lot when I joined the Fragcom back in 2010, 12 kind of era, maybe even 15. People somehow have forgotten this fragrance. It's a forgotten gem. It is Thierry Mugler Angelman Pure Mort. Pure Mort is made for winter. People have stopped talking about this. It's so good that Kilian copied it and they created Intoxicated, which is stunning fragrance. This one is about many surprisingly sexy notes. So the first one that I can remember is whiskey, note of whiskey. Paired with, there's also an orangey kind of a note at the top. So orange whiskey with malt and then coffee. And the base is magical patchouli, heavy patchouli with vanilla. Stunning fragrance. It's warm, it's sexy, it's boozy. It's very synthetic when it starts and it's very heady. So more than 2 sprays or 3 sprays is asking for trouble if you're going to be sitting in an indoor location. If you're clubbing and you're going to be walking around a lot, then this fragrance is just like Mysterious Night, you know. Put 2 at the back of your jacket, 1 on the front, and see the trail it leaves, and it just creates a magical aura. Fabulous fragrance, go easy on the spray. If you can't get hold of it, I would still suggest that you look around because this is discontinued as well. But if you're a party animal, if you're a clubber and you like boozy fragrances, and particularly if you like rich, thick, masculine, dark, mysterious boozy fragrances, Pure Mort, you cannot go wrong. I don't know why people don't talk about it at the moment. Next on my list is absolutely sexy fragrance, one of my top-notch favorites, just like Dior Ombre. It is Soul by Costume National, and this fragrance again is centered around leather and amber. Fabulous, rather ambergris. Yeah? So soapy, clean, rich ambergris with oud, leather, and I can't remember all the notes, but I did one of the most heartfelt reviews of this fragrance. This fragrance is super sexy. And the most beautiful part is the fragrance has this airy, clean quality about itself. It's very radiant. It exudes, you know, richness. You want to wear this to any occasion you can think of, you will shine. As long as you keep the sprays down, because this is powerful. This thing is very strong and it projects a lot. So as long as keep your sprays under control, you should be okay. Last on the list is a fragrance which is so beautifully made. It's niche quality fragrance. It's a Dior and I praise it a lot. It is Eau Sauvage Parfum 2012. Now this is discontinued, but the 2017 version is equally nice, and I recently did a comparison between 2017 and 2012. Both versions are great, but if you can get hold of this, or if you already have it, you probably know this, that this fragrance smells majestic when it's super cold. It's really cold outside. You wear this, you smell absolutely amazing. What a stunner this is, because it's a barbershop fragrance which is resinous and it's sitting on a superb note of myrrh. Myrrh has this earthy, resinous, rich quality with a little bit of sweetness, and that earthy sweetness creates this outstanding dry down which I can't get over. So Eau Sauvage Parfum was the last fragrance in this list. They are all amazing winter fragrances. Let me know which ones are your favorites. I'm sure you have tried many of these if you have been with me for a long time, because I keep praising these fragrances. So hope you enjoy the video, and before I go, I just want to say thank you for your support over the years. Christmas is a time which is such a happy time, and I just wanted to say thank you for your support. Again, I hope you had a brilliant Christmas or having a brilliant Christmas, and wish you all the very best. Take care. Bye-bye.